guys, welcome to my channel. So today I thought I could show you how I do my everyday makeup look. My everyday makeup look consists of like typical glam makeup. So if you guys are interested in how I do my everyday makeup, stay tuned. First thing that I do is go in with my eyebrows. I do my eyebrows first. For my eyebrows, I use the NYX The Brow Glue, the clear one. And then I also use the e.l.f. Ultra Precise Brow Pencil in the shade Taupe. These are the only two brow pencils that I use, or brow products that I use. So I just take the glue and I just rub it all the way through, get messy with it, and then comb my hairs up. And then after I do that, I sit and wait about a couple minutes, maybe about a minute, to let the glue really dry down. And then I go in with like a flat object. I honestly just use like eyebrow tweezers that I have on my desk, and I use the flat side of them and then just push my eyebrow hairs up. And when I push them up, I really make sure that I like push into my skin to kind of plaster my eyebrows to my face, because I do not want my eyebrows moving throughout the day. I then, this is a little crazy, but I then go in with like a Q-tip with water on one end, and I just go in and kind of take the glue off of my skin, if that makes sense. Okay, going in with my brow pencil, I just trace the underneath side of my brow. And then I push down my brows, just lay them flat so they're not sticking up and crazy looking. And then I just flick my brow hairs up. Honestly, just follow my natural brow, like how my eyebrows grow. I then go in with the No Problem Primer by Touch in Sol. I love this stuff. This is like my holy grail primer. I use this all the time. I love this stuff. And then just put it all over my face. And then after I put on my primer, I then go in with any type of concealer. I don't know where my e.l.f. concealer is, and that's kind of sad. I can't find it. So I'm just gonna use the KVD concealer today, because I really need to find my concealer. I'm running out anyways of my e.l.f. concealer. I'll just go buy some at Walmart, I guess. But then I just carve out my brows. I carve out the bottom and then the top, kind of like 2016 brows, but kind of not. I love 2016 makeup, okay? That's where I'm getting at. My base, my everyday makeup is 2016 makeup, honestly. I do not like the clean girl. I don't like any of that. I just stick to what I like, and that is just 2016 full glam makeup, just to go out to Walmart or go out to eat. I just don't like clean girl, okay? I'm sorry. And then honestly, I just blend out the bottom with a beauty blender, like as close as the brow that I can get with my beauty blender. That's where I blend it out. And then I also blend out the middle, but I do not touch the top. Do not touch the top with your beauty blender. To do the top, this is just what I do. I don't know if it looks streaky, but this is what I do all the time. I take a brush that looks like this. I use this brush for everything. And I just go in and then I start blending it out with the brush as close as I can get to the brow. And then I just kind of do that to the top. I don't know what you call that, but that's how I blend out the top. And that's how my brow looks. And so just do the same to the other side, and you'll be good to go. And kind of just want to throw this out here. If I'm blurry in any of these video clips, I'm freaking blind. Like I have a viewfinder, because like this is me looking in the camera and this is me looking in the viewfinder. I cannot tell the difference if I'm blurry or not looking in the viewfinder because of how blind I am. I cannot see distance. So if I'm blurry in any of these clips, I'm sorry. After I do my brows, I hate doing my freaking eyebrows. I hate doing them. They take the longest time. That took me 13 minutes to do my brows. That's ridiculous. Everything else is smooth sailing after my brows, other than my eyeshadow. That's a whole nother ballpark that I do not want to get into. But anyways, after my eyebrows, I then go in with my foundation. I have lately been using the Makeup by Mario Surreal Skin Foundation. This is the shade 1C. It's the lightest shade. I just picked up the lightest shade, went with it, and it worked. Now listen, I self-tanned. So if my foundation does not match my neck, that is not my problem. that's not my problem. I'll deal with that another day. And I put 4 dots on my face like that, and then just blend it out with my little sponge. And I kind of just beat my face until I feel like everything is blended. I don't think that's too bad. We'll roll with it. I found my e.l.f. concealer. It was in the wrong drawer. It was in the drawer with my highlighters, blush, and bronzers. But I found it. This is what I usually go in with my concealer. The e.l.f. Hydrating Camo Concealer. After foundation, I go in with bronzer, cream bronzer. I go in with the Juvia's Place cream bronzer in the shade Honey. This is what it looks like. And I take it on a brush just like this, and I just really go in there, and then I go put it all over my face. I kind of just buff it in, blend it in. Now I really have to go in with bronzer on my forehead because I got a big forehead. Okay, I don't need anyone pointing that out. I know I have a big forehead. I get that from my mom. Love you, Mom. I look like my mom. I look just like my mom. Like, if I showed you pictures of her as a kid, or not really as a kid, just like her at my age, like, you could not tell a difference. I look just like her. So I kind of know what I'm gonna look like when I get older. After cream bronzer, I then go in with liquid blush. This is the Juvia's Place blush in Rosy Posy. This is my favorite blush. I use this all the time, and I put it about right there, and then I blend it out with a brush just like this. This is a crown brush. Don't really know what type of brush that is, but that is what it says on it. And I take it up my temple to my forehead, and it kind of looks like that. Next, after blush, I go in with concealer. I'm gonna use my e.l.f. concealer since I found it, and I just put it right there and right there. Not too much, just enough. And then I blend it out with a beauty blender. And then I take it across the bridge of my nose, and then I take more and put it on my chin right there, and then my forehead. And then after concealer, we are done with the liquid/cream products. So now I just go in and set my liquid base before I go in with my powdered. And I'm using the Morphe Continuous Setting Mist. Now, to set my concealer in place, I use the Mehron Makeup Setting Powder, and the only reason why I use this is because I don't have any setting powder like the Coty Airspun or the Maybelline, because I was trying to find the Maybelline, but they're all sold out of the lightest shade at my Walmart. So this is the next best thing. I just pour it in the cap, and then I take a little sponge, triangle, whatever this is, and then I just tap it in there and then set my concealer. And then to wipe off the powder, I just take a brush just like this. This is an Aesthetica P12 brush. Don't really know what brand that is, but it works. Okay, after that, I then go in with my powdered products. So for my powdered bronzer, I go in with the Hoola Bronzer by Benefit. I don't know what shade this is, it doesn't say, but this is the color I also use this for my fake freckles. And then I take a brush just like this. This is a Moda brush, and I just go over where I bronze my face with the cream, just go over it with the powder. For powdered blush, I go in with the Alamar Cosmetics Colorette Blush Trio. For that specific liquid blush from Juvia's Place, I go in with the Isla shade. I have a set powdered blush color for each of my different liquid blushes. Crazy, I know. And I just go back over where my liquid blush was. I love blush. I used to not like blush, but now I love it. And then I also take some and put some on the tip of my nose. And then the last thing that I do before I do my eyes is I bake, like I carve out my cheeks. So I'll go back in with my setting powder and then my little triangle sponge thing and just carve out my cheeks. And I honestly let that bake until I'm done with my eyeshadow, or about halfway done with my eyeshadow. So I am gonna do my eyes off of camera because I'm also filming a TikTok. Well, I'm gonna film a TikTok of my eyeshadow. So if you wanna see that, my TikTok is Makeup by Kaylia. So yeah, I will see you guys after my eyes are done. Okay, I am back. I have got my eyes done. It's just a little, you know, rainbow look. I love rainbow looks. It's June, it's Pride Month, happy Pride. But yeah, just a simple little rainbow look. So now, to finish up my base, I grab my powder bronzer again, and I take a brush just like this. This is the JS14 brush by Jeffree Star X Morphe, and then I just kind of take it in my bronzer and I just put it all over my face. And then I tap it out with my fingers. And honestly, I just go crazy with it. I mean, they're freckles, they're messy. And then after I do my freckles, I then go in with my highlighter. This is the Extreme Frost by Jeffree Star Cosmetics in Lick My Glit. It is just a pink highlighter, honestly. And I just take it on a brush just like this. This is an e.l.f. brush. Not really sure what kind of e.l.f. brush it is, but this is what it looks like. And then I just put highlight on. And I like a pretty hefty amount of highlight, so I'll go in like a couple layers to really have it stand out. And then I go in with the sponge and then I just tap it out. The last thing that I do are my lips. This is my favorite lip combo. This is the Jeffree Star lip liner in Dominatrix, my favorite one, as you can tell. And then I pair it with the e.l.f. O Face Satin Lipstick in the shade Dirty Talk. This is what it looks like. My all-time favorite lip combo, to be honest. And then I go back in with just a little bit more lip liner and then just blend it out with my finger. And that is how I do my lipstick. And then I just go back in and then just set my face again with the Morphe Continuous Setting Mist. And that is basically it. This is the final makeup look. Honestly, this is like my go-to base. I do this base all the time. This is my favorite base I have ever come up with. I think it looks really nice and it holds up throughout the day. So yeah, if you guys like this video, make sure you like and subscribe. All of my social media, my TikTok, Instagram is Makeup by Kaylia, and I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye!